core and cavity development for injection molded cup. Drawing explained step by step. Today, we will discuss one of the most fundamental topics in injection mold design, core and cavity development. To explain this, I will use simple example. A plastic cup without handle. On your screen, you can see the complete engineering drawing showing elevation section, top view, left side view, right side view, 3D sectional view, all shown in hard angle projection. This is one of the best ways to understand mold design basics. Today I will explain only this drawing in detail. By the end of this video, you will understand how core is developed, how cavity is developed, why parting line is selected here, why dimensions are chosen like this, how cup thickness is formed. Namaskar, I am Amit and you are watching at Plastic Industry YouTube channel. Let us begin. Chapter 1. Understanding the product. First, let us understand the product. This product is injection molded plastic cup without handle. Simple geometry, axis symmetric part. This means the shape is symmetrical around central axis. That makes mold design simpler. Key product characteristics: circular profile, hollow inside, uniform wall thickness, slightly tapered, rounded bottom radius. Why is taper needed? Because molded parts need draft angle for easy ejection. Without taper, the cup will stick on the core. Chapter 2. Understanding the drawing layout. Now, let us understand the drawing layout. We have 5 views. 1. Elevation section AA. Most important view. This shows core, cavity, cup section. Number 2. Plan view. Top view. Plan view means top view. This shows circular cavity opening. Plate dimensions. Number 3. Right side view. Confirms symmetry from the right side. 4. Look at from left side view. Same purpose. Number 5. 3-dimensional sectional view. Best for visual understanding of the product. This clearly shows upper cavity plate, lower core plate. Chapter 3. Identify core and cavity. Now let us identify the most important parts. In the drawing, you will see the first region represents moving side cavity plate. The cavity moves because when material shrinks, it sticks to the core. Green shaded region is fixed side core plates. Why cavity on moving side here? Another explanation. Because product retention and ejection strategy depend on the mold design philosophy. For this example, we focus only on geometry. What is cavity? Cavity forms outer shape of cup. Outer wall of the product comes from cavity. What is a core? Core forms inner hollow portion of cup. Inner profile is created by core. When mold closes, gap between core and cavity forms product thickness. Gap. This is the most important concept. Chapter 4. Elevation section analysis. Now, let us study the most important view. Section AA. This view tells almost everything. At top, we see the cavity block. At bottom, we see the core block. Between them, the plastic product shape. In the gap, we insert the plastic, molten plastic, and solidify and take out as a product. Notice cup geometry. top diameter larger, bottom diameter smaller. This gives a taper. This taper helps mold release, ejection, lower rack friction. Now look carefully at the wall thickness. Wall thickness is created by distance between cavity wall and the core wall. This space must be uniform. Why? Uniform thickness gives uniform cooling, uniform shrinkage, better part quality. Now observe bottom radius. Sharp corners are avoided. Why? Because sharp corners create 1. Stress concentration, 2. Poor filling, 3. Weak product. Rounded corners improve the strength, flow and moldability. Chapter 5. Parting line. This is very important from where the mold parts. Now let us identify the parting line. Parting line is where moving half, there is a fixed half, moving half separates from fixed half. So in this drawing, parting line is at cup top rim. Very common choice. Why? Because it offers easy mold machining, easy alignment of core and cavity, simple ejection, minimal flash visibility. This is usually best for a cup mold. Chapter 6. Plan view analysis. Now move to plan view. This is the top view. Here we can see outer square mold plate, central circular cavity opening, mounting holes. This circular opening represents top profile of cup cavity. Center lines indicate symmetry. This helps in machining and alignment. Since the cup is circular, plan view is simple. For complex products, plan view becomes more critical. Chapter 7. Core development. Now, let us understand core development. Core is developed from internal dimension of the product. The core must create the cup inner diameter, cup inner depth and bottom contour. Key design points for core. Number 1. The draft angle. Mandatory for ejection. If it is straight, ejection will be difficult. It has to be inclined. Number 2. Surface finish. Smooth finish is required. Number 3 is the strength. Core must withstand injection pressure. 4. Cooling. Core often needs cooling arrangement when the core is of larger size. Observe core bottom extension. This central projection supports core structure. Very important for rigidity. Chapter 8. Cavity development. Now, cavity development. Cavity is developed from external dimensions of the product. It creates outer diameter, outer wall, outer profile. Key design factors. Number 1. Surface finish. Number 2. Cooling. Number 3. Machining ease. Number 4. The strength. Notice cavity mirrors outer cup geometry. This is how external shape is formed. Again remember, core forms the inside, cavity forms the outside. Okay? Chapter 9. Three-dimensional view analysis. Now, three-dimensional sectional view. This view makes understanding very easy. You can clearly see upper cavity block, lower core block, and the cast profile. This is why 3D visualization is extremely useful in mold design. Many beginners understand faster using this view. Now you can visually understand how mold closes, how cavity surrounds the core, how plastic fills the gap. That gap becomes the final product. Simple but powerful engineering. Chapter 10. Why this drawing is important? This simple drawing teaches important mold design fundamentals. It teaches 1. Product study, 2. Core development, 3. Cavity development, 4. Parting line selection, 5. Draft concept, and 6. Wall thickness formation. This is the foundation. Once you understand this, you can move forward. Multi-cavity molds, threaded molds, hot runner molds, complex tooling. Everything begins from mastering the basics, the core and cavity development. Always remember, good mold design starts with good understanding of core and cavity. If this foundation is strong, everything becomes easier. I hope this drawing explanation helped you understand the concept clearly. If you found this valuable, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and most important, press that bell icon so that you never miss any of my next video upload. Because on this channel, we simplify plastic engineering with practical industrial knowledge. This is Amit and you are watching at Plastic Industry. Let us learn and grow together. Namaskar.